old brother George Wright. You heard Brother Van talk about. He used to be a deacon at our church. And his son, Shelby, and then his little girl that was crippled, his sister, Hattie's sister, Edith. They lived there with Brother and Sister Wright. And Dad used to take me down there every summer, leave me all summer long. And I just stayed there, and he'd go in meetings, you know, and then he'd come back and get me. And this is right out inside their house. Do you know that old bell that Bub's got up there at the thing? Now that is the same kind of bell. It might even be the same one. It stood right out here on a pole, and Sister Wright would go out there and ring that bell when we'd be out, you know, hunting or something, and she could hear that bell ring all over the country. It'd be time to come eat. I knew what that sound was. And you remember him talking about when he was praying, and the Lord told him, says, go to Milltown and be one there named Georgie Carter. That's where that happened, right back in there, right back in those trees. Used to be a cherry tree there in that front yard. And every time we'd go down, old Brother Wright, he was kind of a comical guy. He'd take a big sheet and put it over there because it was full of cherries. And my mom would sit there and eat every cherry on that tree, and he'd cover it up. You know how you do when you keep the birds off? That's what you do to keep Mom out of that tree.